Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Wii. Now that we have the entire Song of the Hero, we can actually go back to Skyloft right now and finish up the trial and go towards the last dungeon and finish the game and everything. However, before going on and doing that, we have a few more things that we want to tend to. For right now, we have two goddess chests that we've uncovered right here on this tiny little island here in the Thunderhead. We actually had access to one a little earlier in the game when we activated the Goddess Cube in the Volcano Summit, but I wanted to wait until we also activated the Goddess Cube in the Lanayru Gorge, since both of the chests appear on this tiny little island anyway, and we could have killed two birds with one stone. And they're each on opposite ends of this island. Alright, so what do we have in this first chest? It's the small quiver. With it, we can carry 5 more arrows, and we'll eventually be able to upgrade that at Gondo's scrap shop. Alright, to get to the other one, we just need to make a straight shot straight across here. Alright, now all we gotta do is climb up these vines, and there's our next chest. And it's an empty bottle, which we unfortunately do not have room for. But that's okay, we are carrying another one, and we are going to need it for our next side quest over in the Lumpy Pumpkin. Alright, here we are back at the Lumpy Pumpkin, and remember when we broke this guy's chandelier way at the beginning of the game? Well, what that did is it actually set off a series of side quests and little mini events that go on here in the Lumpy Pumpkin. Now, we could have done what he wanted immediately. If you remember, he asked us to give him an empty bottle. Well, the reason that we need that empty bottle is he wants to fill it with some hot pumpkin soup for us to deliver it to Knight Commander Aegis over in the sparring hall of Skyloft. We could have done that immediately, but then it would have just locked out the other side quests that we needed to do later in the game until the point in the story came in which we could do it. So I figured, now that we're near the end of the game, we're just going to do all of these in one shot. And we got to deliver this hot pumpkin soup to him in less than 5 minutes. It's easy enough, and if you fail, then you can just come back here and get a refill and try again. So I'll meet you at the sparring hall. Alright, here we are. There's the Knight Commander. Let's give him his delivery. Now, didn't you order it? I mean, I just think it's kind of funny that he's surprised to smell it on Link since he ordered it. Well, then again, I guess Link isn't the ordinary delivery boy for this stuff. I wonder if there's really such thing as pumpkin soup. I mean, if there is, I've never tasted it. I mean, there's such thing as pumpkin pie. I guess it's not too outlandish to think that there's such thing as a pumpkin soup. Anyway, back to the Lumpy Pumpkin. Let's see what else he has for us. Alright, now that we delivered the soup, let's see what our next job is. Harvest the pumpkins? Well, I guess since he's not taking no for an answer, it's a but thou must situation. Picking pumpkins in the patch out back. That doesn't actually slip off the tongue very easily. Well, it's already day, so we shouldn't have a problem. Alright, let's head out back and help out Kina. Alright, there she is. And she has an interesting little mini game for us. You know, once again, you could get Fledge to help carry large pumpkins. He's good at it. We gotta do it 5 at a time, and they're gonna be in a stack. All the way over there? No, it's not as far as it looks. To walk slowly, well, kind of. A lot of people would have you believe that slow and steady wins the race. But in this case, I have my own little strategy that works for the most part. Oh, come on. That way. That way. There we go. All right, not bad. All right, this way. This way. Come on. Yeah, I guess you just need to make quick little spurts. There we go. That way. All right, to the right, to the right. There we go. A little more forward. No, to this way. All right, there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Come on. There we go. Almost there. Straight ahead. All right. Yeah. Yeah, instead of just going really slow, your best bet, like I just showed you, is to just make quick little sprints a little bit of the way, and then stop and readjust, and then sprint a little more, and then stop and readjust. It's kind of like stick and move, stick and move. Okay, so with that done, let's head back to the owner, and he should have something for us. Oh, you have another job for us. Okay, let's come back at night. All right, now that it's nighttime, let's see what he wants with us. And you can just sleep in the bed here to change it to night. Not like you have any other option. You can't sleep in Skyloft and then fly here. Okay, so we gotta do a little musical duet with her. You see what I mean? It would have been impossible to complete this side quest at the very beginning of the game because it would have just locked us out after the pumpkin race thing because we don't have the harp. But now that we do, we can finish it. Alright, so it's pretty much just going to be a rhythm game. Alright, and as much rhythm as I have during those little ring things with Fi to unlock the trials, for some reason I am just not very good at this. Alright, let's see if we can do this our first time. Just hold down the A button and strum along with these guys' waving hands. And here we can just kind of freestyle. It doesn't really matter what we do. Yeah, I always have problems with this part because for some reason, Link's hand just doesn't want to go where I wave the Wii remote. But, alright, looks like we actually did pretty well there. Alright, so we are done here. Alright, pretty cool. Another piece of heart. Alright, so we got, what, 2 more to go? Let's sleep until day. Oh, looks like he went even bigger and better this time. And now you don't have any pieces of heart up on the chandelier to tempt people into knocking it down. Alright, well, with that little side quest over with, let's head out back. Kina has something new for us. And if I'm not mistaken, this side quest right here is not available until after you get the song of the full song of the hero. Oh, you're just lazy. Plowing. All right. Well, you just downright said it. Yeah, this will be our last 5 gratitude crystals that we get here. All right, I don't know how you get a little energy signature to douse for something like that, but whatever. Nintendo logic. All right, someone who's good at digging, huh? Well, our dowsing target is leading us to the Elden Province, so if you haven't guessed already, it's a magma. So go ahead and drop into the Elden Volcano using the Volcano Ascent as your descent point. Head across the bridge, around the corner, hopefully you used bombs to make this shortcut earlier. There we go, this is where we want to be. We want to dive into here. And aim carefully. We want to go towards this platform right here. There we go. And we want to talk to this guy, the Magma Elder. That's right, we ran into you in the Fire Sanctuary, didn't we? Oh, so you're just gonna give up treasure hunting, are you? Well, I know a place you can go. You mean he can dig? Yes, let's call Scrapper. One last time. Give it up, she's not into you. You hear that scream? Even he doesn't like Scrapper. Alright, let's return to Kina. Alright, as soon as we approach Kina, it triggers a little cutscene where once again Scrapper just nonchalantly drops something right on its face. Well, we don't have to worry about Scrapper anymore. He is gone for good, so everybody just breathe a sigh of relief. Well, that's not very nice. Moles are people too. Hey, you said you wanted a new job. This is a new job. I think you look like my dog. Wow, I wish I could have that much fun watching an animal dig. Alright, 5 more gratitude crystals. And that makes 80. That means we can get something else from Batro. Your last 5 gratitude crystals, sir. And for that, we get the Tycoon Wallet. It enables us to carry 9,000 rupees. On top of the 3 extra wallets that we have, we can now carry 9,900 rupees, which is the most amount you've ever been able to carry in any Zelda game. I think the previous record was 5,000 with the Wind Waker. Alright, let's see if his idea worked. Oh, something's happening. Wow, it looks like it actually did turn him into a human. Oh, God, a very ugly human. Don't look in any mirrors. We'll go outside and test it. If you walk around and people start screaming, then you know it didn't work. Sure. Sure there is. It's called thank you. Okay, so that's it? You're not gonna give me anything else? You prick! Okay, he's got nothing for us. Alright, one more thing to tend to. Alright, before heading off to our next destination, what I did is I picked up a few things at the potion shop. What I got is I got a stamina potion, which you've already seen what that can do. What it does is, I'll reiterate, it makes your stamina drain at half the speed for a duration of 3 minutes. I also picked up a Guardian Potion. What this does is it makes you take half the damage from attacks for a duration of 3 minutes. Now what I want to do here now is I want to power them up here with the with Birdie, or no, what's his name? Is it Birdie? I think it's Birdie. Yeah, I helped you earlier, didn't I? Helped you shut up your kid with a rattle. Oh, by the way, the Guardian Potion costs 200 rupees, so you might wanna save up. All right, in order to power it up to the Potion Plus, we need 1 Farron Grasshopper, 2 Elden Rollers, 3 Blessed Butterflies, and 3 Starry Fireflies. You can actually get these fairly easily in the Waterfall Cave or anytime in Skyloft at night. Okay, and for that we get a Guardian Potion Plus. What this does is it makes us invincible for 3 minutes. And now I want to power up the Stamina Potion, which takes 3 Volcanic Ladybugs, 2 Sky Stag Beetles, 2 Gerudo Dragonflies, and 1 Farron Grasshopper. Alright, and for that we get a Stamina Potion Plus, which makes it to where we don't lose stamina at all for 3 whole minutes. Alright, one thing I want to do now is I want to come over to Gondo and I want to upgrade that quiver. Not that we're really going to need it, but I did want to upgrade all the equipment in the game. Let's see, 3 Monster Horns, 3 Dusk Relics, 5 Amber Relics. And one more time, we need 2 Monster Horns, 3 Dusk Relics, 1 Golden Skull, and 1 Goddess Plume. Alright, we got the large quiver. That holds 15 extra arrows, so I think that makes a total of 35 arrows that we can hold at this point. Alright, so that's all the stuff that we can upgrade in the game. If there's anything at all that you have not upgraded to this point, bear in mind that if you want to grind for things like Jelly Blobs or Monster Claws in the Waterfall Cave, when you turn Batro into a human being, all of those enemies go away, and at night, monsters no longer spawn, and animals like the little remlets, the little bunny, rabbit, lemur things, they no longer become violent. So if you still want to grind for materials here in Skyloft, then don't turn Batro into a human yet. Hold off until you have everything upgraded. Alright? Moving on to the Lanayru Desert. For the final side quest in the game, and I'd just like to apologize, a few minutes ago I did say that we only had 2 pieces of heart left. I guess, in a previous episode when I bought that piece of heart from Beetle's Air Shop, I didn't save afterwards, so I went back and got it again. So we actually only have 1 more piece of heart to get, and we could actually get it from this guy right here. Now, what I want to do before talking to him is I want to open up our pouch, and I want to drink this Guardian Potion, and I want to drink this Stamina Potion. Alright, that ought to help us out a bit. Alright, sounds good. Let's take me back to the past to fight the shitty bosses that suck ass. Alright, so what we can do here is we can go to the Silent Realm, and we can redo any Silent Realm trial that we choose that we've done up until this point. Spoiler, if you haven't figured out already, we do have 1 more left to go. We pretty much go for our best time. It's like a Silent Realm time attack, and depending on how fast we do, we can get things like, you know, money or rare items or what have you. I'm not exactly sure what we get because, I'll be honest, I don't really do this one a lot. I figure once you finish the Silent Realm trials, and you're pretty much good to go. I want to go for battle. Okay, looks like we're going to be doing a boss gauntlet of all the bosses that we fought up to this point. An absurdly sturdy shield? Well, I can't pass that up. You mean I'm dead, right? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I might as well just go ahead and get the most recent boss out of the way, since they tend to be the hardest. And that would actually be our 3rd battle with the Imprisoned. Yes? Okay, so we're stripped of absolutely everything we have, except for the stuff that we actually had at that point in the game. And as you can see, pouch items are also prohibited, save for one thing. We get to keep our shield. Whatever shield we have equipped, we get to keep it. Also, we get to keep the Master Sword, so all these bosses will be slightly easier. Now, even though you can't carry over things that are in your adventure pouch, if you use something like a potion beforehand, then their effects actually carry into all of the bosses. So that's why I did, that's why I took that Guardian Potion and that Stamina Potion. I don't really need it, but I thought just for the sake of showing it off, it'll give you pretty much an extra, just the first 3 minutes that you spend fighting bosses, you'll be completely invincible and have unlimited stamina. Alright, let's do this. And since we've already fought all of these bosses before and you've already seen them all, I'm just going to skip past all of it. Alright, that actually took us about 1 minute and 36 seconds. So looks like we're about halfway to having our Stamina Potion and Guardian Potion wear off. And each time you break your previous record for beating a certain boss, you get 50 rupees. And I took the time to look it up in the Silent Realm trials, your prize is always 50 rupees, no matter how good you do. Well, you have to beat your previous record, but your only reward for ever doing that is 50 rupees. And there we go about that absurdly sturdy shield again. Oh yeah, and if you got hurt or lost shield durability during any battle, it just carries over into the next one. But some of the boss arenas do have hearts, so it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so if we quit now, we can get 20 rupees. Sounds good, right? But if we keep on going, we have the possibility of earning better stuff. Now, yeah, like he's saying right here, we got to choose the first battle, but from this point forward, it is completely random. So we have no control over who we're going to fight next, so let's just take on the next boss. Alright, that last battle was actually a rematch with our first fight with the Imprisoned, and it took us 1 minute and 34 seconds, and as you probably can tell by what I said earlier, my potions have completely worn off, so those 2 Imprisoned fights didn't really help us much, but we got 50 more rupees, and I am not really interested in a small treasure considering that I have fully upgraded everything else, so let's go on and continue. Okay, that last boss was actually against our first battle with Girahim, and with our fully powered True Master Sword, he was very, very easy. He was a complete joke. I beat him in like 44 seconds. Okay, 50 more rupees. And yeah, no real need for that much money anymore, so let's move on. And that time we had our second match with Girahim. Once again, he was a little easier since we have a more powerful sword than we did with that last battle with him. 50 more rupees, and if we quit now, we'll get a piece of heart, which does sound very good. However, we have something a little better to get, so let's keep on going. And that fight was with Skaldera. And with our powered up Master Sword, I made mincemeat out of him. I got him with like just a few spin attacks after blowing him up twice. Alright, 300 rupees at this point is pretty useless, so let's move on. Alright, and after that rematch with Tenalis, which took us quite a bit longer because even with the Master Sword, that fight's more about just making it through the individual phases than wearing down health. Alright, I have no idea what that rare treasure is going to be. It's going to be completely random, so let's move on. And that was a rematch with Moldarak, and no matter what you have on you, it's still a stupid, stupid boss fight. And money at this point is just completely moot. That's what we're going for. For the 8th battle, we could go for that absurdly sturdy shield he's been talking about. And I guess the powers that be heard me whining about a crappy boss fight and gave me a boss fight with Galactos. Alright, let's see what this absurdly sturdy shield is all about. No, 2,000 rupees sounds good, but I think I'm going to quit right now. Claim my prize. And it's the Hylian shield. Yeah, people were probably wondering when this was going to show up in this game. This legendary shield is imbued with heroic power, making it completely indestructible. Oh, but we can't equip it right now. Well, that sucks. Yeah, there's 2 more boss fights that we could go for if we kept on going. Let me check my notes here. If we went for the next one, of course, we'd get 2,000 rupees, but we'd get 3 rare treasures for going after that 10th one. And there's actually an 11th and 12th boss fight that we can get after beating the game, but they're not available to us right now. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head back up to Skyloft, and I'm gonna equip that new Hylian shield, and then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna play up till the to the 4th battle, and I'm gonna claim that last piece of heart. But I'm gonna do all of that off camera, and then I'll meet you back up in Skyloft for the final Silent Realm trial. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show. Have a one that is good.